on the mic tonight, chilling with the good vibe, everything's alright. Loud smoke in the air, laughter fills the room. Sipping on the brew, just let the good times bloom. Roll another one, cause the night is young. Stories flowing like water, man, this is fun. From wild adventures to dreams so vast. In our cozy little nook, the moments will last. We're laughing in the light of the moon. Hefty and JJ making tunes. No need for fancy talk, just keep it raw. Escape the grind, let the chill unfold. Microphone in hand, we embrace the day. Capturing tales in our own special way. Nothing scripted, just hearts pouring out. This is how we live, no fear, no doubt. Microphone in hand, we embrace the day. Capturing tales in our own special way. Nothing scripted, just hearts pouring out. This is how we live, no fear, no doubt.
Hola, and welcome to the Call of Cthulhu.
Yeah.
That's what we're doing today. The Call of Cthulhu.
In the style of Dr. Seuss.
Interesting. Okay.
Great.
Kind of like that.
It's actually really cool. It's a really cool book. They have like the fucking...
Oh, shit. That's awesome.
And it's written in like the same way that Dr.
Seuss book would be. That's how you get your kids into mythological creatures.
That's right.
With the Cthulhu book.
That's right. Cthulhu
But
for
anyways,
kids.
welcome to Random Nonsense. It is a Thursday. We are here again, me and Hefty. Normally we're together, but as you can see, I rearranged the room. I don't like it. It's not roomy enough. It's bothering me. So by the next show, it'll be moved around again because I only have... I think I came to the conclusion, it's like this room that I'm in is about the size of like a 20 by 20 jail cell. It's very rectangular and not very like any other space. So like I can touch this wall and I'm like halfway to that side. So like there's not a lot of room in here. So I got to make all of this work somehow. And so that's what I'll be doing next week, I think.
Yeah.
But I didn't know what we were going to talk about today. And I know we have a lot more fun just talking about stupid shit. So that's what we're going to do. Talk about stupid shit.
I like stupid shit.
He speaks to the trees.
He does. The Lorax does. That's right. What's up, Chantel? What's up, Jimmy?
Jimmy.
Oju-san, Travis should be here shortly. It was really nice to see those guys in the green room.
It was.
Getting excited about the project. Ahoy! There he is.
It's a very interesting idea because it's definitely something I'm like in the back of my head, like I've always wanted to do with like friends, like get together and do something like that. So it's even cooler now that it's like you and I get to be a part of it together and them. And like I was thinking about it on my way into work this morning. Like in the time I've known you, like I've met so many like really good other people through you. Like without you, I wouldn't know Palmer, Amy, I wouldn't know Kerry. I wouldn't know these guys. Like without you, like being that little like thing that keeps moving me around to people. I'm like, hello, I'm Josh. I'm Hefty's friend. And then I meet all these cool people. So thank you for that.
It's no problem, man. I'm trying to get you. I don't know, man. I always thought I was lucky, and I am lucky that I met all these cool people through YouTube. So I'm just trying to share the love, man. Everybody, like, there's a reason we all meet. Because we've talked about this before. There's a whole reason. I'm being told that we're not allowed to talk about it, except there's an upcoming project.
That's all
we're gonna say. Yeah, we're not gonna. That's all we're gonna say.
We all get to do together as friends. That's it. Don't yell at me, Dad. I'm sorry.
You should take away his Nintendo and give it to me. Everybody wants to be friends. But not everybody's my fluffy lady. Lady Fluffy. Good eating.
It has been a long fucking week. I can't believe it's just Thursday today. Like, I feel like we should have done this like 2 days ago. Like, that's how long this week has felt. Like, this is like my second Thursday now. I'm just like, oh god.
Yeah, it has been a long week. It really has. I agree with you. But it's crazy though, because he says that, but we're all lucky to have each other, man. That's exactly. The one thing I will go to my grave saying is that YouTube is YouTube is the best thing I ever did. It was the coolest thing I ever did, man. Even just for the, I know she's see that's my girl.
I'm laughing at her. I'm sorry, I'm not laughing at you.
No, I know. But you know, it just I don't even do it as you know religiously as other people do it and stuff like that. But it's fun. Oh fuck me, I'm not sharing this to mine. Hold on, let me fix that. Sorry about that.
How dare you?
Oh, I know.
I know. But on that note, I was thinking about movies the other day, and I was thinking about a lot of like different kinds of movies I haven't watched in forever. Like, trying to think of a random one I haven't watched in a while. I've been thinking about watching. My cousin Vanny from back in the day. Like, is it weird that when I watch those, like, there's a little part in my tum that gets warm? And I'm like, it just makes me happy to rewatch those old movies, even though I know like almost every word in the movie. I know what's going to happen, and they're normally stupid, but something about them, like, I don't know, gives me a really good feeling when I watch them.
Sure, absolutely. It's funny you say that. A couple of the ones that I've been wanting to go back and rewatch lately, just because they've come up in conversation at work a few times. One of them being The Lost Boys, because it's like the, in my opinion, vampire movie ever made.
Yep, hands down.
And the other one, because my buddy Brody just watched it recently, was Falling Down.
That would be cool. I'd be in for that.
Be down for watching Last Action Hero on a watch party. That would be amazing. But
that'd be shit.
Robert Duvall, stellar fucking movie, man. And that's one that I own. Though I have Lost Boys too, but it's one of those ones that always is kind of like, oh, you know, I gotta remember to rewatch that because you know I have a lot of fucking movies. It's called Falling Down with Michael Douglas.
Yeah, weren't you and I just talking about that the other day when you were here?
Probably.
That's the one with Michael
Douglas.
Right?
Yeah. So that's one I got to rewatch. Yeah, that's funny. You guys just watched that, Jimmy. Fantastic movie.
I love when he goes to get food and they're like, "I'm sorry, it's lunchtime." He goes, "I just want a fucking breakfast sandwich."
Yeah. Hey, man, all he wanted was a Pepsi, just one Pepsi.
Yep.
I'm the bad guy. How'd that happen? Greatest line in the movie.
Yep.
But yeah, no, I understand what you're saying with the movies that you know that hold that special place to you, and you're just like, oh, you watch it, and you're like, yeah, that's why I love this movie.
You know, one of the ones that does it for me, and it's weird because no matter how many times I've watched it, I still laugh like it's the first time I watched it, is The Great Outdoors with John Candy and Dan Aykroyd. Fucking, I love that movie so much. Big Bear, chase me! Big Bear, chase me!
Yep.
I love John Candy.
Big Bear. Then the bear comes in and just jumping on his back.
They're jumping on him with the
This is
door.
like the old 96er. That fucking big ass steak you gotta eat. Like, no, you still got gristle. He's
Gotta
like,
eat the grizzle.
Yep. Gristle.
And he's all pulling on her like, "Don't make me do it, please."
I think one of the underrated John Candy movies ever made, which also has Chevy Chase, Demi Moore, Dan Aykroyd, Peter Aykroyd, and Nothing But Trouble. Stars Digital Underground is in it too. How could you go wrong?
That's actually a really good movie. I haven't watched that one in
absolutely
forever.
recommend that. What's up, Tui? Hi, Pam. Nice
What's
to
up,
see
Pam?
everybody.
What's up, Tui? Missed the button. My bad. I don't know, like.
Yeah, good stuff.
It's for me. It's like a weird feeling, like because I noticed it now, and I think it's because they keep updating like the smart TV. Son of a bitch!
Wow,
The smart
good
TVs.
one.
You can tell it's been a stressful week. That one was a rough.
Good one.
God.
I was
Sorry for everyone watching. It doesn't happen that much anymore. I've gotten much more comfortable with this. But like when I watch anything new, like you can almost like see the outline of where like they're real, but this background behind them isn't, or what they're wearing isn't real. Like the necks doesn't line up like 100% in the shirt or the suit or whatever they're wearing. But then when you watch these old movies, and a lot of them were just done like in-house, like right there, and you know what they had. It gives that more of like that real feel. I know like we like to use like the tech and do all that stuff to make it look as real as we can, but I'm like, I think the more like hands-on, like practical approach to everything makes it look better. I mean, you can add the computer elements to it, but do it both ways, because then you get the best of both worlds in it. I think it works out better.
Yeah, I agree. What's up,
Al?
Jesus? Yeah, no, I agree. I haven't watched Neighbors with Belushi and Aykroyd. Actually, you know, believe it or not, never even seen Animal House. That's when I'm like, so as many movies as I've seen, there's a lot of them that you guys would be like, oh, you surely have seen this. And I'm like, nope.
How have you never seen Animal House? And I used to own it. How does that happen?
Yeah, that's a good one.
What's up, Jake?
I don't know. Hey, what's up, Jake? Just chilling, baby. Hanging with my boys here. Oh, okay, that's fair. Planes, Trains, and Automobiles that's a great movie.
That's a classic, definitely.
That is a great movie. Yeah, it's just one of those things where like I've never seen a Rocky movie, never seen a Rambo movie, never seen a Die Hard movie, never seen
not even the first one?
Nope, never seen
it's a Christmas movie.
Never seen what's a bunch of never seen a Godfather movie, never seen
didn't really miss anything. I mean,
Casablanca, never seen, like a lot of things that you're like, one. I know. Well, you know, it's just a lot of ones that you're like, oh, surely you've seen this. Nope.
So I've only seen a lot of those movies because, like, the guy I always tell you about, it's my friend Joe I met out west, would always show me movies that were like made 20 plus years before I was even born. So like we'd go through those, or we'd watch stuff that, you know, maybe I've seen once or twice or I've heard about it. So like we do that, like we'd sit around and drink, and he'd like pause it and tell me about like how they did this camera with this angle or whatnot. So like I got like in-house like film school without going to film school. I think that's why I fell in love with movies and doing like stop motion and taking it as my toy pictures, because I'm the person, I like being behind the camera because I don't know. I like looking at it because then I can see if it's not what I want in here, then it's not what I'm going to want you to see outside of there. So I don't know. I've always liked being behind the camera more than in front of it.
I always like being both. I like being behind the camera, love being behind the camera, love being in front of the camera, obviously, because I'm a huge attention whore. Hey, what's up, Vanessa? Thanks for stopping in. I remember that. Yeah, Jimmy just watched Fight Club for the first time a couple weeks ago. Great movie. Way different than the book, but right. A Spawn movie from the 90s. I like it. I wish that Todd had
holds up well still.
I wish that Todd had gotten. Oh no! I just real quick on that because I know he's wanted to put out like a hard R or like, you know, an unrated Spawn movie, but for whatever reason can't. I would have loved to have seen that, but I like the old one. You know, I like John Leguizamo.
I think he does a good job as the clown.
Yeah, I think the only thing I ever saw John Leguizamo in that I didn't enjoy was the M. Night Shyamalan Alamadam movie, or the Crapping, as I call it. I don't think there were a couple big name people in that, and I didn't find any of their performances to be very good at all. It was all very wooden, and not good. Just not good. I felt the movie was far too preachy. No, it could have been done a lot subtler, but it was like, you know, it's kind of like, you know, they it's a little bit of browbeating far as like the environmental part of that goes.
And I think they could have cast anyone else as the lead character other than Mark Wahlberg, and it probably would have done better. That whole scene where they're like standing outside, and I forget if it's his kid or his ex-girlfriend or whoever she was. I don't remember. It's been a while since I've seen it. And she asked him a question. She goes, "Can't you see I'm trying to think about it?" I'm like, what the fuck is that, Mark Wahlberg? You a dick or something? What just happened to your voice?
All right, Jimmy, you're right. Mario Brothers was pretty bad too. That's fair, but at least
but it's bad in a good way, though. It's bad in a good way.
At least Leguizamo and Hopkins were drunk for most of the filming of that, so you know that's kind of fun when you keep that in mind.
It definitely shows.
Yeah, which was really funny. I found that out way subsequent to that. I think it was like a year or two ago. I found that I was watching like a video on it or something, like things you didn't know about Super Mario Brothers, the movie, and that was one of the things that they were pretty much tanked the whole shoot. I don't blame them though.
I mean, I think Bob's best role was when he was in Who Framed Roger Rabbit.
Oh yeah, and he was a lot of people forget
that movie.
He was in The Wall, also Pink Floyd's The Wall. And
was he?
And when I saw him in that, I was like, "Oh shit, okay. Bob Hoskins." A lot of people don't realize Bob Hoskins is British.
I knew that.
So there's that. Oh, okay. Twister.
Ooh, Twister's a goodie.
Lady
I love me
Fluffy
some Twister.
says, I've been watching whatever, mostly old, low-budget disaster out of the world type movies. YouTube recommends. Hell yeah. Yeah, that's true. I didn't think about that.
That is kind of creepy when you think about it.
Yeah. I don't think I ever saw that.
I don't think I have either. But I would definitely like to see their reactions to watching it because I feel like mine would be the same. Be like, what the fuck did I just watch?
60s TV time series or series named Time Tunnel. Interesting.
I don't know if I've heard of that one.
I've definitely not heard of that. That's interesting. I'd check YouTube, see if they got a playlist on there or something. You'd be surprised at some of the shit you can find on YouTube that have full episodes.
Amazing.
And, like, playlists of them. It's great. Have you ever watched the remake of Twister? Nothing is ever as good as the original. It was not bad at all. Haven't seen the new one.
I've seen the new one. I actually own it because, well, Danielle wanted it, so I bought it. And it's not horrible. I did enjoy it, but it's almost like they took the original movie and like, what if we just update the story and the characters and redo the whole movie the same way? Because there's a lot of parts in it that feel like the old movie. Like they're instead of a movie theater, or they're at a movie theater instead of like the barn out at the end of the thing. But like it still gets blown up. Like they got to hold on to shit so they don't get sucked into the twister. Like a lot of it is kind of mirroring of the original movie.
What's up, Johnny?
And to think, I went into the movie thinking it was based on Joe's Kids with Bill. I had no idea. I just went and watched it and I was like, oh, so where's Bill? Where's Joe? And then I realized, oh, they have nothing to do with this. This sucks.
And I loved 12 Monkeys.
Johnny
That's one of
Lennon.
my favorite movies. John
Ooh, I haven't seen that one in a while.
Yeah, that's one of the last Blu-rays I bought, actually, was 12 Monkeys. Great one.
I liked what's the one with Kevin
pleasure,
Spacey
Vanessa.
and Brad Pitt and Morgan Freeman. I like that one. I never remember the name. I want to say 7, but I'm probably wrong.
Yeah, 7. Yeah.
Is
With
it
Kevin
7?
Spacey. Yeah. Brad Pitt and Morgan Freeman. Yeah. 7.
Where at the end of it, he's like, "What's in the box?
What's in the box?" Yeah, that's a fantastic movie too. Main character. Netflix movie working as an undercover snitch, sort of thing. Okay, all right.
Okay. Yeah, the guy who plays in that has been getting around a lot in a lot of different things. Because I just heard he was cast in something else too just recently that I was like, all right, I might check that out because he's in it, but I don't remember what it was. It'll come back to me. It always does.
I was gonna say it usually does. It
may not be today. I may have to send it in a group text later.
Maybe not today, maybe not tomorrow, but someday. See, I'm quoting a movie I've never seen before. What do you think about that?
Maybe not tomorrow.
Maybe not today. Maybe not. Lives don't amount to a hill of beans in this world, Elsa.
But like I'm not shocked by the movies you haven't seen. Like, because I've watched, I think, First Blood, I think, which is the first Rambo, and that's the only one I've ever seen. And I only watched it as a kid because I think my grandparents were watching it, and they love Stallone, so we watched a lot of Stallone movies. But I don't ever recall actually sitting through an entire Rocky movie in my life. I know I've seen clips of it online and whatnot, but I don't think I've actually watched one of those because I don't know, it just doesn't look entertaining to me. I'm like, nah, it's not something I would like.
I mean, I feel like I should at some point just because it's, so, but I kind of like the amazement and bewilderment on people's faces when they find out that I haven't seen those movies. They're like, what? And I'm like, yeah, dude, never seen them.
I actually saw your post on Facebook. It's been a really bad week for me, so I do apologize, Anthony. I've been meaning to reach out to you to see how you've been doing, dude. I'm sorry you got in a car accident, bud.
Yeah, I'm glad you're okay, Anthony, and we love you too, man. Stay strong, brother. Like, good things will happen.
Why am I a bum, too?
No, it's from Rocky. You're a bum, Rocky, a bum.
Ah, see, shows you how much Rocky I know.
Yeah, well, I've never
Rocky's
seen it, and I just schooled you on it.
You did. I heard that's good. I haven't watched that yet, but I heard it's really good. We love you too, brother.
Hell yeah, we do. We love everybody in the chat. You guys are great, man.
I was actually just about to bring those up, Chantel, that I've been having that itch in the back of my brain every so often. I'll hear ba 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 da da ba. And I'm like, oh, maybe it's time for some Star Wars again. It's been a minute.
Chantel, honestly, you're really not missing much.
How dare you, sir? How
Easily.
dare you? That is
Easily.
cinematic gold.
We're not in the same room, so I can say what I want now. That's what we're
This is
smacked
true.
around.
You've never been smacked around. I'd be too scared. You beat me up.
I'm a lover, not a fighter, baby.
You grab one of my toys and be like, you know where he's going? I'd be like, no, sir, no, not there.
Be like, that's right. He's going right back where I took him from. I'll put it right back.
We took you all for a swerve with that one.
That's right. First off,
Oh,
Star
that's
Wars
cool.
at Laughlin Air Force Base in October 1980. Wow.
That's crazy.
I was almost a year old.
I wasn't even a thought process yet. I didn't. That didn't happen until 6 years after that.
That's funny, Jimmy. I have a VHS player. I have a VCR. Actually, I think I do have the original trilogy. Or it's probably in one of my boxes
Mom
somewhere.
still has ours from when we were a kid, when it was like that cool little box set. You had all three of them. I think we still have ours too.
You're assuming that Adam G watches this show, which I know he doesn't. If he does, what's up, Adam? I stand by my Star Wars thing.
I agree. I didn't like any of the last three movies. Like, they're just. Ugh. But then again, I didn't like any of the first three movies. I only like the OG series. Like 4, 5, and 6 are my shit. Like, I love those.
I want to take a second also, just speaking about Vanessa's return from the military in 96. We have a few veterans in the chat, and I want to thank all of them for their service. We love you guys. Thank you guys. Without your guys doing what you did, we would not be able to do what we do. So, you know what I mean? So thank you guys very much. Well, at least he doesn't live right around the corner. Ruh-roh.
I mean, you don't know that. You'll be in there, your door will open. What'd you say about Star Wars?
Oh, yeah. Nah, he's a big dude, too. So I'm like, oh, no. We named Ewok for the Chow Chow. Aw, that's cute.
That's cute. I don't know. I didn't like the Ewok movies that followed after that one. Like the straight to home movie ones. Those were not good. That was it. Oh shit! I used to watch them all the time as a kid, and I can't remember what they're called. But I've tried to rewatch them now as an adult, and they're just so bad. Yeah, they didn't fire what's his face. He's still gonna be the Mandalorian, and he's also gonna be Mr. Fantastic too.
Rey was the worst.
And the whole. The whole somehow Palpatine return line without any real explanation. Come on, you're making a fucking Star Wars opera, whatever you call it again.
I want to see a Phantasy Star movie. There we go.
Right?
There we go. Where's that?
I don't know what I was trying to get with that, but I'm just bitching.
Yeah, no, man. Please. I'm just gonna sit back and let this happen. This is great.
You know, and it's funny because I'm one of those people that I have a lot of friends who are super nerds like me and you guys and whatnot, and they get very offended when someone confuses Star Trek and Star Wars. So when someone's
doing that,
wasn't this person in this one? And you're like, no, that's Star Trek.
I love the people be talking about it. I'm like, oh yeah, I loved Spock in that movie. Yeah, that was great. That was when Han Solo saved the Starship Enterprise, right?
He was flying the Back to the Future car, right?
Yeah, he said, no. It's gotta be Star Trek and Star Wars, and you just fuckulate them together.
So he saved the Enterprise by driving a shuttlecraft from the other ship
in 12 parsecs per minute.
Ooh, that's fast.
Yep.
That's very fast in space travel.
I know.
There was actually one character I, as a kid, and even now still as an adult, I always wanted them to even if it was a cartoon show or movie that they would do, I always wanted them to do a Dash Rendar movie.
Oh, that'd be amazing.
He was the cooler, gingery Han Solo.
I don't know what the fuck that is.
So there was a game on the PlayStation, not the PlayStation, but the N64 back in the day. It was called Shadows of the Empire. You get to play as the character Dash Rendar, and you fly a ship that's almost like the Millennium Falcon, but he's just like much cooler than Han Solo. He just like chill and everything. So I always thought it'd be a good like movie idea. I mean, I introduced you and Tui to SWAT Cats the other day when I was there.
That's true. That's very true. And neither one of us has yet to watch it. But it is on my radar and it looks super cool.
No worries. There's just so much stuff to watch out there.
There really is, too. And I'm like, I could watch that, or I could watch dumb cop dash cam or like body cam footage and
that's what I'll end up doing too.
And court cases with Judge David Fleischer on YouTube, because that's where I'm at 45. So yeah, the animation style was really cool.
You want a great laugh and make fun of me for a few? I got one for you. So
can I think on it a second, or are you just gonna hit me with this?
I mean, you can think about it if you want.
Right. I want to hear it.
So the other night I'm sitting in here, had a couple beers, watching
whatever I'm watching. That is great.
Would you let me finish the goddamn story? And so I'm sitting here, and so I'm one of those people, like, I know a movie by like the entrance of like the movie. So like the first notes in a song or whatnot. I'm like, so she's out there watching a movie and I hear it and I'm instantly like, are you watching Twilight? And she goes, no. And I'm like, oh, my bad. Are you watching New Moon? And she goes, there you go. And I'm like, don't I get points? I fucking knew what movie that was from the other room. Don't I get points for that? And then I hate to admit it, I might have stopped watching YouTube and watched it with her. I might have. And I might have watched the other couple that followed that with her too the last couple nights. I'm not a good person, FD. I'm not a good person. Oh, no! No, come back. Don't make me do this alone. I won't be as entertaining. I have no talking to my hand.
Did you check your mail today, James?
I have not, no.
Shut
up, Groovy.
It's all right. You know what? Nobody's perfect. It's okay.
I mean, they're not like horrible movies. I'm sorry, Tui. I wouldn't recommend them to anybody, but all right, I'll stop. I'll go now. Hefty's in charge.
Shut your mouth. No, you're good. No, you. Hey, what's up, guys? Now talking about some good movies since he's back.
Let's talk about him now that he's gone.
Let's not.
Oh, I got to do that gag when we were at your house on Sunday when you left to go get run downstairs. I was like, oh, good. Now he's gone. Let's talk about him. I remember
that. Yeah.
I never get to do that gag, so that was fun.
It is fun, isn't it? Well, yeah. And you know what's funny is just even the mentioning of Star Wars, just the past 5-6 minutes has been talking about Star Wars for the most part. It's interesting to see how really people love that movie and stuff like that, and not just the movie, but the spin-offs and stuff like that. Obviously, not all of them, probably not all of them, because there's a lot of them. But I think that speaks to the fact that the movie is like, I think, just a little older than myself, and people still love it.
I think the first one came out in
78. Was it 76? I don't remember. It was.
I mean, I'm sitting in front of a computer. I could probably just Google real fast. Duh.
What's Chantel? What's she sorry for? You have no reason to apologize, me lady. Bruce Campbell plays the sheriff.
1977.
All right, so yeah, it's a couple years older than I am. That's wild. Yeah, and people are very passionate about it. Still love it.
Maybe she's laughing at me for watching Twilight because it has the funny emoji afterwards.
Oh, because she bought up Star Wars. Oh, no. That's fine. No, all I was saying is that people love it. I think that speaks to, even though it's not my cup of tea, I'm in the minority on that. You know what I mean? And that's fine. I get it. That's super cool. I know people that hate horror movies. Like, I've never even seen like a horror movie. I'm like, not even one. They're like, nope. I'm like, okay, well, to each their own.
No, I get that. Like, I think it would be much more boring if everyone liked the exact same movies, because then that's
you'd be
all
living
we
in an
ever
echo
get. You
chamber.
wouldn't get like that range of shit that we get. Because everybody loved the same shit, then be no like actual fun stuff out there.
Yeah. Tui hates horror movies.
I can't imagine.
I think he's serious on that one. I don't think he hates them. I think he just
Groovy.
I can't tell if he's trolling me or not. I don't think
it is Tui, so I would say maybe both.
Oh, he is just playing. Okay, I'm like, we've watched, like, we do that October-y thing.
Maybe he's just a really good brother and just let you watch him.
No, he is a really good brother. I'll give him that. No, he's just fucking around. Okay, good. I was like, I'm pretty sure you like those, but whatever. Okay. But yeah, it's crazy to me. But then again, it's probably just as crazy as when I tell people I've never seen, insert, really popular movie here. So.
No, I get it, because I mean, there's probably movies that I'm not thinking about off the top of my head that I've never sat through, and I'm just like, I never like wanted to or whatnot. I can't think of any at the moment because I've sadly watched way too many movies in my life, like a lot. So it's hard to think of something I haven't seen or did not want to see by like my own choice. Because God, I watch a lot.
Yeah. I also like the. Go ahead.
All I was gonna say is, but the weird thing for me is like, I don't really have like a preferred movie genre. Like, I don't like. There's not like a go-to one that I'm like, ooh, I want to watch this or I want to watch that. Like, it's always just random, like what I'm in the mood for at that time. Like, I don't have like a favorite. Like, I'm not just into action. I'm not just into this. Like, I kind of like the whole wide spectrum of everything.
I'm with Jimmy. I love anthologies. I've never watched Nugget porn except for when I Googled what it was. Yeah, whatever, Chantel. We know what's up. Let's check your browser history. Yeah, I'm with you. And if you like those, Jimmy, there's a new one on Prime called Secret Level, and it's all about video games. There's, I think, 8 eps up right now, and they're by the same people that did Love, Death, and Robots. And it's, yeah. And they're all like the little bite-sized episodes. Like I said, there's about 8 of them up there right now, so... I did not enjoy Kill Bill. And I did not. I just
looking at Uma makes me want to vomit. Like, I like the movies for the story and the fight scenes were done really well. But other than that, it's one of those ones, like, if it's on and I have to watch it, I'm gonna watch it. But if it's an option, it's not gonna be the option I pick.
Uma Thurman looks like a retarded frog.
Kidman, you'll be on twins.
That's right. Oh, nope, sorry. Back to the pond with you. Back to the pond with you. Bye. Ginger midgets, 16 nuns, and a vicar. Ooh. Wow.
Sounds like an interesting day.
That's a quick bean flicking for her.
Oh no, not the bean flicking.
Oh yeah.
Well, we're only a half hour in, so it seems about right. That's where we go now.
Yeah, sure, why not? We haven't talked about food yet. Groovy and I are now enemies, and I must beat Hefty. Okay. Yeah, and she had. See, that was my whole thing. Is it's like knowing, I can't even think of his name. Tarantino's foot fetish. Mm-hmm. That I'm pretty sure he just made that movie so he could just have an excuse to like put feet out there, and he's like, "Oh yeah, I've got such a raging clue right now."
Like
little man in the bone. There you go.
I do like a lot of his movies though. Like, I really like Django Unchained. That's one of my go-to movies. Like, if it's on, or like even if I'm like kind of bored, I'm like, ooh, that's a goodie. Let's watch that.
Can I just say that's the line with Lady Fluffy is I can't say bean flick. Come on. All right.
And well, I guess we learned something today.
That's a quick jerk off for her, then? I don't know. What do you want me to say?
Double click the mouse?
Oh, I like that. Oh, hey. Okay, I like that.
The more you know.
Oh, wait, no, that's Pentel inside. Yeah, that's Pentium. So, still have to be hefty, though. Okay, for sure. She is, dude.
She is, Chewy. Come on.
Like,
Come
you know,
on.
we're not going to win this. I'm not even going to argue with him. I'm not even going to argue. The old taco slap. Yes,
I'm flicking my bean right now. God damn it.
You wouldn't dare. They're going to see our video soon enough anyway, so you might as well if you want to. Note to self, be JJ after Hefty.
Why? Because I'm the smaller one, you tall fucking giant motherfucker? Oh, I'm Tory. Look, I'm 6'4". Fuck you.
Damn.
I forget I'll run into him on one of these random Sundays, and I'm like, I'm so sorry.
Giving myself the old cooter uppercut. All right, I gotta. You need to write a book, Trev.
Yes. I spent enough time around you guys now.
What were we talking about? Movies or something?
We were, but that's what we do here. We start on. That's why I stopped like giving the show like actual like things we're talking about, because we just don't.
Yeah.
It's more fun this way.
It is. And I'm staying by it. Uma Thurman is the old roast beef rumble bumble. I like that one. I like that. The old RBR or the old RB roast beef.
Oh, it's an Arby's?
Yeah,
no.
We've got the beef flaps. I'm gonna have to write that down.
I guess it's a good thing there's a disclaimer in the beginning of the show that says this might not be for children.
Actually writing that right down right now. Roast beef rumble bumble. I like that. Yeah, I already did that. Good job, Goons. Let's call it. All right, sure. Are we do well, we've done women, so I guess we can do guys now. Purple-headed yogurt slinger.
Is it bad? I was thinking the same thing, but I was like, I don't know if anyone would get the joke, and I don't really want to explain the movie from it. So, but I'll take it.
Oh hell yeah! Look at that. See, girls sticking up for me. That's what's up. I have ladies fight my battles for me. That's how powerful I am. That's how powerful I am.
Thanks, Chantel. I thought we were friends. I thought we were at least friends. You'd shove me out of the way at least to get to save Hefty. At least you shove me out of the way. I'm not getting hit. God.
You can escape in my car while I'm getting beat. Varsity Blues. Never seen Varsity Blues.
Great movie. It's kind of stupid, but oh my god, I fucking love that movie. Even as old as I am now, it's like I'm like 60, but I still love that movie. It holds up well. Hey,
look, I'm gonna flick my beaner. Oh, I can't reach my hands. Yeah, there we go. No, yeah, other way. There we go. Thank you.
I forget the dyslexia.
Whoa! Cheers. Nope.
Oh, I don't want to think about that.
Boom.
They're my friends.
That's right.
I don't want that.
Oh god. Allie Larder, yeah. Allie Larder is hot. I'll give you that. She was. She's
still decent, we'll say. She's still decent.
I don't know. Oh,
I really liked her as Claire or what's her face from the Resident Evil movie. She was really good in those.
Oh yeah, I liked her in. All right, Tui liked her in Heroes. Oh, I liked Final Destination. That's what I liked her in.
I forgot she was in that
one. Oh,
and
and Jay and Silent Bob Strike Back. Hell yeah, bro. Who doesn't love that movie? If you don't like that movie, you're a fucking Nazi.
Dogma is better.
Dogma's a great movie, but Allie Larder isn't in Dogma.
No, but
and she doesn't like basically shit her pants.
Hayek is in it. That's good enough for me.
She's no Uma Thurman.
I mean, no one is Uma Thurman. Even Uma Thurman really isn't Uma Thurman.
Uma Thurman. Oh, look how spaced out my eyes are.
And it's Kill Bill was such a hard like I said, they're good parts, but oh god, they're just rough to sit through.
Anyone who could be around a timber truck is too young for me. Alan Rickman. Alan Rickman makes everything. Made everything. He was
Alan Rickman. Fucking anything he did, and I love it because he was such a good actor. He could do any role and crush it. Like I love him in Galaxy Quest as the faux Spock. He's so fucking good in that movie. By Thor's mighty hammer. Or whatever it was.
By grab Thor's hammer. And he hated doing it.
Thank you.
The Metatron, the voice of God, Yep. The one thing that killed me was that they had Alanis Morissette play God in that movie, and I'm like, really, Alanis Morissette? But then she like makes fucking Barnaby's head explode and shit like that. So that was awesome. Bartleby, whatever his fucking name was.
She was a bitch. None cool.
They had it coming, but anyway, that's a great movie. I have that too. I should really rewatch that.
I'd say after Dogma, I'd say Clerks 2 is probably my next favorite one.
What? Clerks 2?
Yep. I like 2 better. I mean, don't get me wrong, I like 1, but 2 is like my shit. I love the second one. I don't know, it just hits me in a way. I like it. Excuse me. Oh no, he quit again. Why he quit again? Baby, come back. I've been a fool, you see.
Baby, come back. You can blame it all on me.
I have to have like more of a rough week to do the show because I'm very like out there tonight.
Oh, she was
never sing on camera.
She was a snack in Galaxy Quest.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I agree with that 100%, Tui.
I also loved Cabin in the Woods because she came out of nowhere in that movie. So. And I was like, hell yeah, Sigourney Weaver, you can put her in anything. I'm great. In my opinion, she was her hottest in Ghostbusters. Loved her in Ghostbusters. Especially when there is no data, all these tools. And she did the heavy panting and she had that gorgeous red dress on. Her hair was all like 80s frizzy. Oh.
Hand check, Hefty. Hand
check.
check.
Nope. Both of them are pretty busy right now.
Are you jazzercising?
Who knows?
Oh no!
I forgot she was in Paul. That was a good movie.
She was in Paul. That's one I need to sit through again. Yeah. Simon Pegg and Nick Frost can do no wrong. I fucking love those two.
Like a pair of Chinese finger cuffs. That was great. Spirit fingers, please.
She said spirit fingers, not the shocker.
I thought it said squirt from where I'm sitting. I can't really read it.
Maybe you were squinting to see squirt.
Yeah, that's what I was doing.
You were squinting.
Squinting to squirt. You'd never go ass to mouth Rosario Dawson.
That's such a good one. You could never go ass to mouth. And then it's forgivable to go ass to mouth in the heat of the moment. And then Randall. Told you.
I was telling you, JJ, I know, and I was telling Tui, I was like, I was just made aware of this documentary called We Were Kids Once.
Oh, yeah.
Hell yeah, because you got to get that gape going, Chantel. But there's a documentary on the making of the movie Kids called We Were Kids Once, and I have got to see it. I'm in the process of hunting it down. I'm pretty sure I can find it on one of the sites that I frequent. But I definitely want to see that because that's one of those movies. I think you were over here, JJ, when we were talking about that on Sunday with Tui and like old boy and shit like that. Yeah.
Because I'd watch it too. I mean, I've only seen Kids once, and I don't remember most of it, but I know it. By the end of it, I was like, what the fuck did we just watch?
Actually, I think that's like the last line in the movie is Casper's like, what the fuck just happened or something like, or what happened last? The fuck happened last night? Something like that. I got to rewatch it too. That's a hard watch, man. That's a hard watch. And it was hard when I was like younger or when I was younger, I was like, because I always kind of prided myself and I could watch really anything. and not really be affected too much by it. But kids, man, I'll tell you, that was something. That was something.
I get that. But that brings up a really good question now for everyone in the chat and us, of course. What's one movie you really love, but it's hard for you to sit through because one scene either kills the movie or is just so different or over the top, or it just fucks you up in some way where you're like, I really like this movie, but this one fucking moment, I'm just like,
that's like the opening scene of Kids for me. I'm just like, that whole opening, it's just like, oof, not great. I mean, it's something. I got to be careful with my wording on this. It absolutely achieved its goal of A, being a movie, and B, being very powerful. Never Ending Story, hell yeah. Fuck the Disney remake that they're doing of it. That's some bullshit because, you know, fucking now,
dude,
that movie, Falcor is going to be some like transvestite thing or something. I don't know, but Disney's remaking the Never Ending Story. Yeah, but now he's going to be a rainbow colored trans dragon. I'm not on board already. I don't know. That's not actually what's happening, but Disney is remaking the Never Ending Story, and I'm absolutely going to.
That's one of those movies that doesn't need to be redone. It's perfect the way it is. It still holds up today. Like it's one that's like don't fuck with Never Ending Story, yo. When him and the horse, bro, in the tar pit, don't fuck with the movie. Yeah, I know. Like that whole scene when I was a little kid, man, I'm just bawling like a girl. I'm like,
me too. To this day, I'll still cry when Artax dies.
It's so
I can't believe I made
like,
Chantel blush. I'm going to assume that I made Chantel blush because that's, you know, get that blood flowing on her. Yeah, Mr. Simpson, that's the most egregious case of false advertising since my lawsuit against the Never Ending Story. Such a great Simpsons moment. Lionel Hutz, attorney at law.
I'd say for me, it's a
Clockwork
Orange. Like gotcha. That, I love that movie, but the scene, if you've seen it, I'm assuming you know which one I'm talking about. There's only like one really
the home invasion scene.
Yep. And I'm just like, oh my God. Like, oh man, that was a rough sit through. And I'm just like, it wasn't like bad, but it was just eerily creepy in a way that felt too real. And I think that's what they wanted you to take away from it. But at the same time, I'm like, the fuck was that?
Yeah.
But I love that movie, though. I really do. That's one of my favorite all-time movies across the board.
I watched Artax die thousands of times. It gets funnier every time. I don't know if he's being Beetlejuice or Jimmy Juice.
Every time I see it.
Not to mention the fact that you're talking to a dead guy. So what do you think? You think I'm qualified? Can I be scary? What do you think of this?
You know, the way that they keep remaking movies, I'm waiting for someone to try to remake Evil Dead and cast Jared Leto to play Ash.
This time I'm leaving because Travis is about to get involved.
Oh, come on. Let me have a little fun with him. He knows I'm just playing.
Oh, I mean, no.
But the way that things work, couldn't you not see that, though? Like, the way that they, like, keep rehashing great old movies and then making them shitty now? I could see them doing that. And I'm just like, but why?
Hell yeah, Travis. They look like good, strong. Don't they?
The Rock guys were cute.
The Rock Biter,
the little baby one. Or was that in the second
one?
That
was the second one, yeah.
That's what I thought. I was like, wait a minute, maybe I'm just falling behind.
That's like one of the most like awesome monologues is the Rock Biter's monologue. Like when Atreyu finds him at the end and like the nothing is converging and like he's like, even the man with the racing snails, I couldn't hold on to them. And it's just like this fucking terrible. The Rock Biter knows he's gonna go. He's watched all his friends go, and it's just what a powerful moment. And like that whole like they look like big strong hands, don't they? Monologue is ooh, chef's kiss.
That is
that
entire movie is so good.
Yeah, you probably shouldn't say it to a horsey girl. Vertex. I love that movie.
that is by far one of the best movies ever. Definitely.
Yeah, that's one that I'm glad I found it on Blu-ray for like
Ooh,
$5, like a couple years
nice.
back, and I was like, "Shut up and take my money."
I don't blame you there. I mean, that's a great price for a great movie.
There was a couple of those. There was like so my buddy used to own, his parents used to own a retro game shop, Replay, down the street from where I live. And they've since gone out of business, unfortunately. But it was the greatest because I was friends with Billy, who is the son of these people, and he ran the place most times. And I would go in ritualistically. I'd usually go see JJ first at A+.
Yep.
And this was back when I first met JJ. And then I would, it was always my morning thing. And then I would just go, you know what?
Jesus.
Hers tastes better. Not by comparison, because I don't know about Jimmy's, but I can just imagine. But I would come in.
Danny today for the show, and look how dirty it got.
I know.
I should have texted him. That's my bad, actually. My bad, Danny.
Okay.
If you watch this,
he'll be proud of what I've done. But I would come in and he'd be like, "Hey, Hefty's like, here's shit that people have bought in. I haven't even got a chance to like go through it and price it yet, see if there's anything you want." I'm like, thumbing through bins and stuff. Yeah, he's a really good dude. But it was great, man. Like I found that I'd been looking for the unrated RoboCop forever, the original one, the Peter Weller one, the super gory one.
I didn't think you meant that new trashy one.
No, that was awful. And I again found it for like $5 or $6 at the same place. And I'm like, my movie collection is because of Replay. Like I bought awesome. Like I want to say like 90, 80, 85, 90% of my Blu-rays and DVDs were purchased there. Nice. And I missed it. So RIP Replay. And shout out to Billy.
Yeah, it's sad because I never got a chance to go there, because I don't drive and I don't get out much. So I sadly didn't get ever a chance to get there, which sucks because I always love to check out those old stores like that carry shit. People are just like, I don't want this anymore because you could find some cool ass gems in there. Like,
oh yeah,
I'd say, if I remember right, I traded in a replica belt to get store credit to start my collection. So a lot of these things came in from going somewhere and trading it in for store credit, going, I want this, I want this, I want this, which is nice because it helps out. Like when I used to go to Vortex more often, I would gather up all my spares. I'm like, all right, I replaced you, and I'd bring them and be like, you'll give me like 20, depending on what it was, anywhere between 40 and $80 for store credit. I'm like, ooh, I don't have this one, I don't have that one, and like, I bought
shout out to Vortex, dude, they're great.
It's amazing. I love those.
Yeah, Vortex is great. Hefty was solely keeping them in business. I wasn't. Lady, your husband's putting my kids through college. That's on it with the Simpsons references tonight. Very nice, young man.
That was you almost sounded like John Lovitz there for a second.
Lady, yeah, I know. Hello, nurse. It's me, John Lovitz. I can't do John Lovitz very good. That's my attempt at John Lovitz. I'm proud of my little dwarf here. Oh, Jimmy.
But it is still mighty.
Amazing. I wonder if he throws it when it comes back to him.
You'd have to ask.
I feel I just did. I put it out there.
Well, I don't know what just happened, but everything just fell down behind me.
Oh,
and the dog just passed out.
1 second. Yeah, no problem.
I know what happened. Did you knock over my bike? Did you knock over my bike? You're okay. I'm not mad at you, bud.
Who was it, Jackie Boy?
Yeah, he's right here. See the head?
Oh yeah. Hey, Jackson, what's up, buddy?
All right. Well, can you move so I can fix it now?
He's losing his mind, and I'm reaping all the benefits.
There you are, bud. Just be careful.
When it comes back. Okay.
Oh God, I have so much to fix now. Oh, what? It didn't mess with anything here. That's good. All right, that's not so bad. Never mind. You're good.
Watch your butt. Try to keep it under $1 billion. That's all I've got on me.
Sorry about the interruption. My dog is crazy.
Oh, that's okay.
Hefty knows. He's met him.
Yeah, he's a good boy. He pantsed me, dude. I couldn't believe that.
I know. He crazy.
It was over. It was during the summer. And I was over there, and Jackson's a very good boy. He's happy to see people. He jumps up on me, and he's like going to get back down, and he like his paw catches my shorts, and I'm just standing there, and all of a sudden I'm like in my boxers in front of like JJ and Danielle. I can't remember. I think Danielle was there. Yeah, she was absolutely there.
She was
so
there.
Like, oh man,
it happens. He does it to me all the time.
happen.
Like he'll jump up on me and then he'll bring his paws down and then I'll be like, really? Like, come on, dude.
Yeah. Nah,
he doesn't know his own strength. He still thinks he's this big when he's really this big.
See, now Chantel's doing the old roast beef rumble bumble because she thought about me with my shorts down and just my boxers. I don't know if that's true, but in my head, that's what's going on right now.
Great movie, good line.
And I'm reaping all that. That's my favorite Adam Sandler movie. Is The
Really?
Wedding Singer? Yeah, I like a lot of them, but Wedding Singer is the one. Because I love Drew Barrymore too, and I just thought that was a really great. And plus, I'm a product of the '80s.
Doesn't love Drew Barrymore.
So,
have you seen her still? She's still
great.
Show.
Yeah, she's still great.
I'm like, I want all the Drew Barrymore, please. All of that is fine with me.
I knew I did. You caught me. I like that. There's not even a laughing face. I'm like, uh-oh, might be in a bit of trouble here, boys.
I never watched Benchwarmers. It did not look interesting to me, so there you go. There's a movie I've never watched. I never watched it.
Beef curtains are frothy. Get it.
I would probably watch Napoleon Dynamite over that any day, because that's fucking amazing. I love Napoleon Dynamite.
Dude, really? All right. Okay.
Oh no, he's quitting for real this time.
No, not at all. No.
You're for real.
No.
Like, I'm sorry. I really.
No. You're fine with that.
It's one of those weird movies because I haven't watched it since I've been older. But when I was a kid, it was one of my favorite movies. My friends even used to call me Pedro all the time after that movie came out.
Yeah, I'm with I'm with Tui on that one. I'm sorry. I know you like it, Jables, but
no, you're fine. It's not. I actually didn't like it the first time I watched it. I thought it was stupid. And then I rewatched it and I was like, oh, okay, that's not bad. And then I watched it again. I'm like, all right, now I like it. And I fell in love with it after that. But it took like 3 times for me to actually be like, okay, I like this movie.
I like Best in Show, that movie with like Eugene Levy and Catherine O'Hara and all them. That was and not a lot of people enjoy that movie. So
no, I get that.
Gulliver's Travels actually most with Jack Black in. I don't think I saw that.
I never watched that because
I'm aware of the Lily Petty.
I love Jack Black, but I just it looked stupid. And I was like, nope, not gonna do it. Even with Jack Black in it, won't watch it.
One of the first things I ever saw him in was this movie with Peter Gallagher called Johnny Skid Marks.
The first movie I saw Jack Black in was the Jackal with Bruce Willis.
Who's Bruce Willis?
I don't know. He's this guy. I think he was in this great Christmas movie called Die Hard.
No, is that the guy? Is that the guy that was in The Sixth Sense? The little kid?
Yeah, he's the little boy.
Haley Oswald Muffin Pot or whatever the name is.
Yep, that one.
I think I might have made that last part. I might have made that last part up. Billy, what's up, gentlemen? Wow, way overstating things. But okay, what's up, Billy? Nice to see you.
I didn't know we were gentlemen, but I'll take the compliment.
Well, clearly didn't catch the rest of the show.
Yeah, if you tuned in now, you tuned in at the part.
Yeah, we're gentlemen. Yes, we're polite and very articulate.
Are we?
No.
I didn't know we were that. That's for sure.
Ooh, JJ, you look a bit like Jack Black, so sit down and be quiet. Ooh, the lady has spoken.
The
cable guy. Yeah.
I am not gonna not take that as a compliment because I love Jack Black and we are birthday twins. So I'm.
You share a birthday with Jack Black?
Yep, and Jack Kirby.
That's awesome. I share a birthday with fucking Oprah.
Oh, that's dope, bro! You get
she owes me about 45 years of birthday presents. Tenacious D HBO show is comedy gold, 100%, 100%.
Agreed with that one.
They ended up canceling that for some dumbass show. I don't know if you guys ever heard of it. I don't think it went anywhere. It's called The Sopranos. I don't know. I liked Tenacious D's show better.
I never watched The Sopranos to this
Me
day.
either.
I've never watched
Me
a
either.
single episode. I know of it because I've heard things, but I know nothing about it. Like I could not. I know it's a mob show, but that's the most I could tell you. I don't know anything else other than that. It just, I don't know. Like the whole going back to the mob. Like there's really good mob movies. Don't get me wrong, but it's just so overplayed. I'm like, oh, I don't want
Pulp
another mob
Fiction,
movie
great one.
or show.
Last Boy Scout I haven't seen. Is that with Denzel? Is Denzel on that one?
I think so, if I'm not mistaken.
It is a compliment. I like
Pulp
I like
Fiction
you a
is
little,
very
so
good.
why would I insult you? I like you a little.
Oh, only a little. Thanks.
Well, most of her heart belongs to, this guy right
I
here.
assumed as much because she's Lord Heftis or whatever you call her.
Her name is Lady Fluffy.
My bad. See, that's where I was wrong. I apologize.
You were at the royal wedding. What the hell, man?
Oh yeah, that's right. I forgot I'm coming to the wedding. No, Damon Wayans.
No, Damon Wayans. What are you gonna do?
Makes sense.
Damon Wayans.
What has he been up to these days?
I don't know.
Wait, is he the one that was in
Black Man?
Major Pain? Or is
Yeah.
that the other Wayans brother? Because I love some Major Pain. Holy shit, that movie's stupid. Yay,
Yep, Major
Jimmy!
Pain. Yeah, there we go.
I really feel like the fact that we're the four of us became friends, we're like polar opposites of one another, like they are, but you and I mesh with one of them like the same way.
Yeah,
I think
I
it's
agree.
cool.
I agree. Major Pain was fucking awesome too. He says,
My name is Vincent Winifred Payne. You will be bald like me. God, I love that movie so much.
Rides are free, baby.
Suffer and succotash, bro.
Biscuits are burning. Fire in the hat. Will never change my man. Look like Dan Fogler. Who the fuck is Dan Fogler? Sorry, I don't know who that is, Trev. I'll have to look it up. I always thought JJ bears the most resemblance to Captain Lou Albano. And anybody that's going to doubt me on that, change my mind. Did you see him in his Mario costume? He was literally going Mario, but Captain Lou Albano as Mario from the Super Mario Brothers Super Show.
I know this. Hold on, I got you, Heft. I got you.
Thank you.
I knew exactly.
Look it up. Look it up.
I actually like his movies, so that's okay.
Groovy, who's got the time, baby?
That's who he says I look like.
You don't have the 5 head like he does, but I can see it. I can see it.
I mean, it's starting to get
Yeah,
there.
I know,
Like,
I'm
I'm starting to
throwing
see
shit
it like going a little further up, and I see this line starting to get thinner. I'm like, oh no. But as someone who shaves their head, I honestly don't care. So if it starts to fall out, I'll just go bald. I'm cool with it anyway. So no biggie.
Hell yeah.
I'll
You got to wear the boots too.
Fucking beard if I go bald then.
At least Chantel wears the boots.
Fanboys is a great fucking movie, Groovy. I fucking love Fanboys. Oh my god. And it's a very hard movie to find, and I only know maybe a handful of friends who've ever seen that movie. So it's nice that you know it. So that warms my heart. And I'm like, oh, you like Fanboys. Well, shit. We're just almost about out of time.
Yeah, that's wild. I just looked at the time. I'm like, really?
I did too. I was like,
already?
wait. Oh, shit.
Wow.
Damn.
That went by really quick. That's what she
It
said.
We hope that's not what she said. But I suppose we'll let you guys go to enjoy the rest of your evening.
Yeah.
And we'll be back tomorrow night on, I think, Tom and Amy's channel for Tom and Amy Paranormal Mysteries. I will not be in Random Nonsense. I will be in Hef TV studio tomorrow because we hang out Friday, so I'll be over there. Other than that, I got a couple things working up for the next couple shows before Christmas and after Christmas. We're planning a 2-hour special with Oji-san and Groovy for, I don't remember, I think it's the Thursday before Christmas, if I'm not mistaken. I might be wrong, but I think that's what it is. And we're doing a 2-hour horror movie episode where we'll talk nothing about horror movies, effects, like whatever we get up to, because that's what we do here. And they're our friends, and we like to chat with them and hang out. So that's what we'll be doing.
Don't forget to
As for next Thursday, probably another one of these. I'll just start with some random thing that pops in my brain, and we'll run with it like we did today. So if you like what we're doing, like, subscribe, share, all the fun things down below. Other than that, be nice to somebody because you don't know what's going on in their life, and your kindness might just change their day enough to maybe improve it just a little bit. And that means a lot because being nice is fucking free, yo. $0. Just be
Love
nice.
everybody in the chat. Thank you, everybody in the chat, as
Thank
always.
you guys for being here.
You know, we
Thank
love you guys so much.
What do I do without you being the co-host? I always forget that part.
That's okay, man. That's why we do this. Well, the people are the reason we do this. That and the fucking sweet-ass YouTube paychecks. There's
Wait,
none of